Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how I learned to get a perfect and a flawless natural looking base. So here are a few lessons that I have learned and that I'm going to share with you. So stay tuned, keep watching. It's going to be a really short, crisp video. I'm sure it will be very helpful for you if you're into makeup and if you're learning to do makeup. So keep on watching. So the first rule is to always start your makeup with loads of skincare. So if you have like a sheet mask or some sort of a mask, you can start your makeup with that. I am gonna here start with a moisturizer. So start off with whatever moisturizer you have and take a good amount of your moisturizer. Rub it between your palm and just dab it on your skin. So make sure that the moisturizer is nicely absorbed into your skin. Do not overload your face with products. Also remember that each and every product takes its own sweet time to absorb into your skin. So do not rush into your makeup. Go slow and take time with every step. Now that my face is nicely moisturized, the second step that I'd like to tell you is to use a facial oil or some sort of a gel. Now this step is completely optional, but if you want to get a dewy and a very luscious and healthy looking face, then you should not skip this step. And if you do not have a facial oil, like I've already mentioned in my previous videos, you can actually go ahead with a drop or two of good quality coconut oil and you can mix it with your foundation and then apply it. For now, I'm going to use this Ilana Organic Clarifying Skin Serum. I'm going to take only 2 drops of it and I'm going to apply it on the high points of my face. That's it. And I'm only going to go on the high points. So on my cheekbones, chin, brow bones, forehead, my nose, and then whatever is left, I'm just going to rub it between my palms and dab it on my face. Make sure you're nicely dabbing the products into your skin and not rushing through. I'm repeating this, but this is very important. So now you can see that my face is completely drenched and is looking very healthy and luscious. Okay, so now we are ready to move ahead. And the first step is a primer. I'm going to be using Nykaa Prep Me Up primer. I'm just going to take very little primer like you can see and go over my nose and around my nose. So you observe that the face preparation takes a lot of time and we must not directly jump onto the foundation or BB cream and take time to do these steps because they prep your skin for makeup so your makeup lasts long and also stay in place for a very long time. And now I'm going to move on to the foundation. So for the foundation, I'm going to here use Nykaa Skin Shield. This is in the shade 06, which is warm nude. So I'm going to take a little bit of this foundation on the back of my palm. And I'm going to warm it up. And just apply it on my entire face. If you have slight discoloration on your neck, then do not forget to go over your neck. And with the help of this beauty blender, I'm going to start blending everything together. While you're blending the product, make sure that you're not dragging it on your face, but you're dabbing it or giving like small strokes so that the product is nicely blended. So I've blended the first layer of foundation on my face and you can see that the Nykaa foundation is not completely full coverage, but it has a decent coverage and it looks natural. So one important pointer here is that always go in with a very little product and then you can take more and build it up. So this was my first layer that I've completely blended and now I'm going to take some more and build it up. So my foundation is done and you can see that everything is nicely covered. I'm just gonna go over the edges. Okay, so that everything looks nicely blended out. Alright, so after this step, I'd like to go ahead with a concealer. Now for concealer, I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal HD in the shade Medium Beige. The same rule applies with a concealer. Less is more. Do not try to overload the product on your face. Go slow, go easy with the product and try to build it up if necessary. So concealing is done and you can see that my dark circles and the discoloration is basically nicely covered. And now, without wasting a single second, I'm going to move on to setting the under eye area so that we prevent creasing. I'm going to here use Lakme 9 to 5 compact powder. So what I like to do is I like to take my sponge which is slightly soaked and I like to pick up the product, okay, and then apply it under my eyes. If you have an oily face, then you can go ahead on your entire face, but I'm not going to do that. I've just powdered the under eye area and the area around my mouth to prevent creasing. And now the face is pretty much done and you can see that there is no harsh line. Everything is nicely blended. My face doesn't feel cakey and the tone of my shade matches with the tone of my chest and neck overall. So everything is coming together. Now I am also including a little bit of bronzing in this video because then your face makeup or base makeup comes together. Your face doesn't look flat. So for that I'm gonna here use Miss Claire Shape Your Face palette and I'm gonna do very slight bronzing. Let's just also quickly do blush and slight amount of highlighter. And the last step is to use a setting spray, which is very important to keep your makeup in place and to also blend the cream products and the powder products together into each other. So here I'm going to use the one by Wet n Wild. I hope it is visible. If you're in a hurry, you can actually take your sponge again and just dab the spray, but very, very lightly. So you can see that my face base makeup is complete and everything is looking so natural and beautiful. Everything looks blended into each other. There's slight glow on my face. If you want a little more glow, you can apply some after the setting spray also. So this was it for today's video. I'm obviously not doing the other parts of makeup here. I've just applied like a very mellow coral lipstick and this is it for the video. This was the final result. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.